Oh. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to our Sunya Sundays. And we are live with Datuk Dr. Lim Jin. And with us are also, I'm Tina.
I'm Darlene.
And I'm Zai.
And of course, we have our very own Datuk Dr. Lim Jin, live in Langkawi with a wonderful, wonderful background.
Yeah.
Happy Sunday.
So
And
hi
You
Tina,
look
hi
so
Zaya.
fresh.
Yeah.
fresh. Love that.
So
Yes, so fresh.
I look fresh because I'm in holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
at Langkawi actually. I'm at Langkawi. Actually, we are taking over a hot spring. This Langkawi, and this hot spring is brine, salt water. It's one of the very rare saltwater hot springs. So I'm talking with them, and on the 15th there will be opening ceremony. That's why this Friday I'm here, and today I talk to you in this holiday. This Four Seasons hotel in Langkawi. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Doctor, for taking this time, even if you're on a holiday and doing
Yeah. Not holiday actually. It's a working holiday. Yeah.
yeah,
Working.
working holiday. I know um, when we are in Sunya, it's always both holiday and work at the same time. Like
Yeah.
whatever it is that we do, we're having fun, and at
Yeah.
the same time, we are also doing our duty. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for this, Doctor. Today we will be
Yeah.
talking about it's like the part two of the Sunya origins, where it is
Okay.
found in the four schools,
Four
basically
school years. Yeah.
four school Anapana, and yeah,
Uh, yeah. I explained about the four school today. Yeah.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So today I also do not wear my kimono because
yeah,
I am meeting a few many this dignitary here. So I'm wearing a little bit
yeah.
formal wear.
It's
So
also
let's come back to our this Sunya school. Okay, the Sunya school actually is based on four teaching, and this four teaching is originated from four sutra. Okay, so the first sutra it is Mahaanapana Smriti Sutra. So when you translate into English, it means the Great Breathing Exercise Sutra, the breathing exercise. I think when you listen to the name, you know that our reverse counting is coming from this teaching. Then afterward, the second sutra is very important. Okay, the Diamond Sutra. The Diamond Sutra say that any name and form, okay, you should not worship. You should not worship. I mean, you should not cling to it. You should not attach to any name and form. Anything that you can detect with our five senses, no? Anything you can detect with your eye, your ear, your nose, your tongue, your body, and also think with your mind. Even you can think with your mind, name and form. Okay, and you should not attach to them. So this is from the Dhamma Sutra. Then the third teaching, actually from this Lotus Sutra. We also call it the Lotus teaching. Okay, why Lotus? No, Tina, why Lotus? Because you look at us, you look at our body. We all say this body is mud. You see, when you break down this body into all the chemical components, and you can find all the components in the mud. So our body is no different from mud, no different from mud. This thing. So one day when you say bye bye to the world, your body will return to the earth and become mud again. Okay,
yeah.
but you can just say that mud is useless, no, Tina? Mud also have some uses because for the mud, the lotus, no, a flower can come out from the mud. Okay, it's a very beautiful thing, pure and beautiful from something that is very dirty. That's why it's a lotus school contain a lot of teaching. A lot of teaching. The first teaching is that, okay, when you facing the Sunyati, you mention this thing, okay, we study in our school, we have no teaching now. What do you mean we have no teaching? Okay, because we are not supposed to teach what is inside our mind. You should look at the situation, you should look at the condition, then you should teach what ought to be taught. That means you look at the Sunyati, what is needed by them, You teach them what is needed by them. Okay, not what you wanted to teach. This is the first teaching. Then there is a lot of teaching in the Lotus school. Another teaching the supreme consciousness. Supreme consciousness. I mean, you cannot destroy consciousness. No? Okay, you can destroy the body, you cannot destroy the consciousness. So that there is a detailed discussion. How this what they call this consciousness being the level of the consciousness. Okay, and in the yoga also there are three level. Okay, the small level. Okay, that it comprises our five senses and our mind. Okay, coordinate the mind and body. That is the small level. Then you interact with the environment. You do your duty. Like today, I'm doing my duty. Even though we love Sunya, we still do it. So this is a greater teaching. This is a greater teaching. Then after that, our consciousness, it's like gold. The supreme consciousness is like the pure gold. Okay, the problem with our consciousness is that it's mixed around with a lot of senses. It mixed around with a lot of attachment, so that it's like a gold, then mixed with sand, the mud, the stone, mixed together. We mix together. So what we need to do is that we should remove the sand, we should remove the mud, we should remove the impurity. And at the end of the day, you get a pure gold. Okay, you get a pure gold. But this pure gold is not coming from outside. It's already there. It's already there. So one day you practice Sunya. Okay, you need not worry about supreme consciousness. Supreme consciousness is like the pure gold. Okay, what you need to do is that you detach. You detach from form. You detach from name. Keep on detaching. Then one day you realize it by yourself. Okay, and when you realize by yourself, you do not get anything extra. It's already there, given by. If you love it, is bestowed by God, bestowed by the Supreme Being, because we are the image of God. Why image of God? Because we are part of the God. We're part of the consciousness. This thing. But we don't want to discuss further. We discuss further, we may go to religious teaching, there be a problem. Okay, so I think we end it here. We end it here. So there is a supreme consciousness. When you come to the supreme consciousness, there is also a supreme abode. A supreme abode. Okay, supreme abode means that you see, when you come to the highest level, you cannot see, you cannot feel. It's there. Okay, like you say, God. What is God? You cannot see God, Okay, you cannot name God. You cannot sense what is God, because it's everywhere. Where is God? God is not in the human. God is everywhere. In front of you, in front of me, on the table, everything. Inside our heart, in your heart, everywhere is God. We cannot see God at all. Okay, but what should we do now? Okay, what should we do now? So that we still have to go to name and form. Some name and some form necessary. I don't. Our mind totally blank. Okay, so that sometimes the supreme consciousness, or you want to call it God, or up to you, have to manifest himself. Okay, like maybe manifest himself. Okay, maybe like Jesus, like prophet, by Buddha, what do you see? He manifest himself, and this manifestation will give the teaching to us. Will give the teaching to us. Okay, and then what should we do? We should go to the teaching. We should not go to the body. You should not worship Buddha. You should not worship Buddha, but you should go and study the teaching of Buddha. Okay, this is the same. So that this is then every when the supreme consciousness manifests himself, okay, and they will have an area, we call it the supreme abode. And this supreme abode is clean, is pure. Sometimes we call it pure land, It's clean, it's pure. Then if you go there, you need to come back to this place again. Okay, this is a concept of supreme consciousness. And the supreme consciousness, there are two levels. One is the supreme abode, one is the celestial abode. So that's why, let's say, Adina, when we believe in God, you have to be very important. You should not worship the name.
Mm.
And you should not ask God, for your for your day-to-day gains, You
Yeah.
cannot say, hey God, I do this thing, please let me become champion. Okay, hey God, I do this, you please let my son to become first in the school. Oh God,
Mm.
I do this, please make a lot of business money in my business. You cannot trade with a God,
Mm.
You cannot do trading with a God. But in case that you're asking, no, God still love you, still give to you, still give to you. Okay, but that means when you attach to the name of the God, when
Yeah.
you do everything with some kind of selfishness or some kind of things in your heart, then you will not go to the supreme abode. You go to
Mm.
the celestial abode.
Mm.
And then this celestial abode, you cannot be there forever, no.
Mm.
You go there, you enjoy a minute, you come back again. That's why when you say the Satan, when you say this thing, they are dropped from the heaven, to earth. They are not from the supreme abode. They are from the celestial abode, not from
Mm.
the supreme abode. And this is very complicated, Tina. I think we should not go too far
I
into
like
that. But you just understand it,
it.
And you do not need to believe it, to become
Yeah.
Sunyati. This is
Mm.
just a kind of explanation of the
Yeah.
word, how the word being formed. Even if you doesn't understand the sun come from the east and go to the west, you can still practice Sunya. Okay, but since we are talking about school, instead we just casually mention to the Sunyati, it's up to them, to use their intelligence, okay, to analyze it, okay, to take it this from the lotus school. Then the fourth school is we call the Vimalakirti school. Okay, Vimalakirti school means it say that okay, when you practice Sunya, when you practice meditation, there is a small meditation, there's also a big meditation, as we explained, Okay, it's also explained in great detail. Okay, now when come to the big meditation, big sunya, you should always go and do your duty. You should always what they call do your duty. Then you should always interact, with the world, interact with the society. Okay, then the world is not perfect. Okay, the thing is doesn't manifested. The response is always not what you want. So you have to be endurance. You have to accept it. You have to
Mm.
happy with it. And most importantly, okay, you should mix around with people. And when you mix around with people, you must respect them. You must be part of them. You must be part of them. So that this Vimalakirti, he is a very happy-go-lucky character. Actually, he go to many places. No, he even go to the what they call go in ancient time. They of course they don't have bar and nightclub. We go to this the wine drinking area. Okay, he also go to the casino area. He also went to these many places. Okay, why? Because we cannot do away from the society. So when you go there, but you keep yourself, you train yourself. Okay, so that you do not lose your mind, you do not lose your character. You always follow the teaching, whatever your environment is. Okay, then the teaching. Okay, there are two groups of teaching. One is they what they call they try to get lost. Okay, they
Mm.
they know that we need to attach. No, we need to detach. Detach what they're saying. So they doesn't know how to detach themselves. Okay, then they do a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, a lot of ritual, a lot of this thing. Then what we call it the monkey practice. We call it
Mm.
monkey practice. This one is from the Malakati Sutra. And some people then they say, oh, the world have nothing to do with them. Okay, they go and practice the yoga, what do you call in a quiet place. That itself had nothing wrong, but this is a small practice. But
Mm.
if they say that this is the only practice, then be a problem.
Yes.
Then be a problem. Then they become donkey, They become donkey. This thing. You go to the forest, you go to the mountain, you go to one island, you just practice sunya there. The world nothing to do with you. The practice itself no problem. But some school they claim that this is the only practice,
Mm.
and this school become a donkey school. And it's explained clearly in Vimarakirti Sutra. Okay, so now in our Sunya, remember your Sunya, first we must practice reverse counting. Okay, this is a reverse counting from Maha Anapana Smriti Sutra. Now, Anapana means breathe in and breathe out. So that in this sutra, there is a 6 level for us to practice. The first level is reverse counting.
Mm.
Okay, after reverse counting, your mind become serene. Your mind become clear. How do you know your mind become clear, Tina? You always feel that our mind is clear. We always
Mm.
claim that the mind is very good enough. Then you need to test now. How to test? Then you do away with the reverse counting. You stop reverse counting. Okay. Then you just follow the breathing. Now, if your mind is clear, your mind is focused, you are aware of the breathing in out in out. But you're thinking of something else, no? Your mind is on other focus. Then
Okay.
then you lost the concentration of the breathing. Okay, so that when you practice reverse counting, after suddenly your mind become clear. Okay, in order to test your mind is clear or not, you stop reverse counting. You follow your breathing. If you can follow your breathing, your mind is clear. If you forget your breathing, your mind is not clear again. So go back to the reverse counting. So in the first level,
Mm.
there is a flip flop, between reverse counting, counting, follow the breathing, go back to reverse counting. When you go back to reverse counting, of course, you don't need to go from 99 to 0. You can normally from 9 to 0 many
Mm.
times, until we feel serene again, then we observe the breathing again. So this one is called a small practice,
Mm.
small yoga. Okay. Then after that, you must go and do your duty. Okay. So when you practice reverse counting, when you practice follow the breathing, your breathing become softer and softer. Okay,
Mm.
finer and finer. Okay, so how do you know that you are progressing well? You observe your reading. If you're reading very coarse, very heavy, then the level is still very low. So your breathing becomes softer, become fine. Sometimes the breathing becomes stop.
Mm.
It's very difficult to detect. So you enter a state we call samadhi.
Mm.
Samadhi is a focused state of the mind. It's a
Mm.
focused state of the mind. So when you enter samadhi, okay, then how do you know that you're in a samadhi? Then you go and do your duty.
Mm.
Then you go and duty, this thing, you face a lot of problems, you follow this a thing, then you should stay calm, You should stay calm. Sometimes you are not calm, then you're not calm, then you go back to the samadhi, flip flop. Okay. Now, when you do the sunya, when you do sunya, you might carry out your duty. Okay, things are not smooth. Till you don't know this thing, then you feel frustrated. Like this morning,
Mm.
I feel very frustrated because many things doesn't work as what we wish now. We're
Mm.
coming here, things supposed to go like this, people do another way. So what should we do? So we are telling them, then we have to come back to the hotel, then we do the sunya again. This is
Mm.
what we call returning.
Mm.
Returning. You return to the practice. Always return to the practice. When we do something, hey, we found that we did something wrong. What should we do? We go back to the practice. The next time we try not to repeat the mistake again. Try not to be there. So this one is the fifth practice, no? Okay. I mean, when you go for the greater practice, sometimes the practice are not smooth. Sometimes the practice are not as what we want it to be. Never mind. Okay. Keep it calm. Go back to the initial practice. I mean, reverse counting, follow the breathing, go to the samadhi, go to the society, the reverse counting. So
Mm.
when you go back to reverse counting, you go into the sunya, you go back to the sunya, you do your duty, go back to your sunya, do your duty. This one is a greater yoga. Then after something, then your mind will be purified automatically, So the purity of mind. That is the sixth stage, okay? That is the teaching of anapana. Okay,
Mm.
the sixth gate, that is the teaching of this anapana. Then when come to sunyata,
Mm.
when come to sunyata is the Dhamma Sutra. Dhamma Sutra, anything also you do it away.
Mm.
Do it away. Okay. Then in Dhamma Sutra, Sukati asked the Buddha two questions, How to focus our mind and how to control our mind. Okay. So Buddha said you can only focus your mind by not attached to anything. Name, if you can do away with name and form, then your mind is focused.
Mm.
So you remember our adapana? So you
Yeah.
stop breathing. No. You stop the counting. Can you still observe your breathing or not? Okay. Then you go to when you do your duty, can you still remain calm? Can you still remain composed or not? Okay. So these are very important. Okay. These are very important. That's why in this the first question, you in order to to focus your mind can only focus when you do not attach to anything. And detachment need to be practiced. Okay,
Mm.
and the best practice for detachment, of course, is the reverse counting. So
Mm.
Tina, you see, even though there are two sutra, but the teaching are linked, they are not separate teaching. They
Yeah.
are they are linked together. Then anything name and form you should not detach.
Mm.
What do you think by worship? No? Okay, for example, is it good to take banana? Of course, banana is very good. You remember my banana theory? Okay, in a genotherapy, banana is good. But since banana is good, since banana is good, in the morning you please take banana. Afternoon, please take banana. In the evening, also take banana. Do not argue with me, When you argue with me, I ask you, Tina, is banana good or not? Of course, banana is good. But the
Mm.
practice is wrong.
Yeah.
The practice is wrong. So you have to be very careful, Very careful. God, of course, is a benevolent. So God is good, Okay, but if you attach to the name, then you
Mm.
have problem. No? Then you have problem. Okay, you force these people to take your belief. Then it's wrong. Okay, so that you see, the one tribal people in Papua New Guinea, they eat only banana, no? In the morning eat banana, afternoon eat banana, in the evening eat banana. And even one time banana, no? Long banana, no? And they live at the age of 35, 48, they die, malnutrition.
Mm.
Malnutrition. So if something is good, if you go to extreme, it's no good. You see, during the Buddha's time, Devadatta, no? I told you the Devadatta put
Mm.
out three requests to Buddha. Okay, he said that all Buddhists should be vegetarian.
Mm.
Buddha said vegetarian is good. You go ahead and become vegetarian. But you shouldn't make it a rule, no. Banana is good, but you don't make banana a rule, no. In the morning eat banana, in the afternoon eat banana, in the evening eat banana. They're two different things, no. It is two different things. Eating vegetable is good, but making eating vegetable a rule, oh, it's no good. So Buddha rejected him outright, no. Okay. Then secondly, he said, we are Sunyati, we are the yogi, we are the yogacharya. Okay, we should not go after the prosperity. Okay, we shouldn't wear new clothes. Because some of the people give good clothes, How
Yeah.
can we wear the clothes better than the people? It's better that we go and ask for donation. People throw away the cloth, we get the cloth, throw away, and cut it into a square. You see, then we stitch it, we wear it, Okay, you should wear this cloth. Buddha also rejected him.
Mm.
If you want to wear, there's nothing wrong, to get the donated clothes, you want to do it, okay, you do it. But
Mhm.
you do not make it into a rule. When you make it into a rule, people started to worship it. People started to worship it. They put out the third rule, okay? We should go to the forest. We should not stay in a good house. We should not stay in a good resort, Okay, we should train ourselves. We should go to the cemetery. We should go to the forest. We should spend the night there. We should not stay inside the house. The part also, Buddha rejected him. So you see now, Tina, something is good. We ask people to do, That is an advice. You should never put an advice to become a rule. It's good to wear kimono. It's not a rule, no. Today, I
Yeah.
don't wear kimono. No. I forgotten to bring it today. I wanted to wear. I forgot to bring it. What no? So I here talk to you without kimono. So kimono is good to wear, but this is not a rule. It's not a rule. It's on a diamond sutra. Okay. Then the third thing is very important also. I think very important is that we should we should go to the society. We should be part of them, Okay, we cannot be deviated from the society. And remember, though, in our school, we have nothing to teach. Why we have nothing to teach? Because we don't have anything inside our mind, that I must teach A, I must teach B, I must teach C to the society, Okay, so to us, we started with reverse counting. Okay, and when reverse counting is not a teaching, reverse counting is a practice.
Mhm.
It's a practice, like jogging, dancing, or you want to dance, that is not a teaching. Okay, that is a practice. Okay, and this is a good practice. Now, even in this practice, we ask people to do reverse counting. Even some people they cannot do reverse counting. We also try to accommodate to them.
Yeah.
Okay, accommodate to them. So this a lotus school. Okay, then do not worship the body. Never worship the body. So when you read Bible, okay, when Jesus said, "Follow me," it doesn't mean that you put down everything, you beside the physical body of Jesus. No, he walks to the left, you walk to the left, you walk to the right, not like that. No, follow me, follow my teaching, follow the teaching. Okay, so many people don't understand now. They say, "Oh, follow me and follow closely behind the body." No, nothing to do with the body, nothing to do with his physical body. Actually, it's the teaching. If you do not follow the teaching of Jesus, no, then you cannot call yourself a Christian. As simple as that. Even though you have a name, even like you say, you go to the second chapter of Quran, okay, even you call the name of God, even you believe in the gift of God, if you do not follow the teaching, then you're not a Muslim. You're not a believer. I think it's the same. It's the same with Christianity. It's the same with Buddhism. Okay, you do not follow the teaching. Every day you look at the statue of Buddha, you go bow 100,000 times, you still not a Buddhist because you do not follow the teaching. So that is the why for the Lotus Sutra. Okay, and of course, the fourth school, okay, is the Vimalakirti. Vimalakirti is a very interesting. It's a very interesting character. Okay, it's a very interesting character. Sometimes you have to face choices in your life. You see, when we talk about Kumara Jiwa, okay, I think in your session, I forgot whether your session or just now. So when he's captured by the Chinese general, okay, the Chinese general married him with the princess of this Kucha. The princess is his cousin, Is his cousin. I mean, because his mother is a sister of the king. So the daughter of the king actually he's a cousin. To marry with a cousin is a big problem, okay? And he's a monk, That's the two problems, okay? First, you are a monk, okay? You're a monk. You're not supposed to get married, okay? Then the minister say, okay, you married with what they call with the princess. So are you going to marry? Or are you not going to marry? So if he do not marry, today there's no Sunya. Today this thing, like the general was sure kill him, Okay, this is the thing. So he had to accommodate, He married the princess, and after that the general ridiculed him, asked him to wear a funny dress, asked him to sit on the donkey. Sometimes sit opposite, okay, then bring him around the city to humiliate him. But even then, he take it as it is, There's no worry, Okay, he still live with it. That is Zen, That is Zen. I mean, you should accommodate yourself with the environment, sometimes you cannot fight against the environment. Okay, so when he go to the China, and also 17 years now, when he is in China, he learned Chinese now, and his Chinese level is very very high, beautiful Chinese. So until today, his translation become a classic, in Chinese, and he influenced the Chinese writing. The way we write Chinese are also influenced by him. So you can see how Zen, how Yogacara, how a Yogacharan adapt themselves to the environment. Okay, he learned Chinese, become good, then he go to the China. So when they go to China, same thing happen, The Chinese king, they know the thing about Buddhism, they know the thing about the monk system. Say, wow, you're such a good man, intelligent man, Okay. How can you say bye bye without leaving your jail? So then give selected 10 beautiful women, and become his wife. Okay, so today many people are very guru actually envy Kumara Jiva. Today the guru will feel very happy. You treat it this way, but Kumara has a big problem. He's a big problem. Okay, so he always tell the student, don't follow me, don't follow my body, don't see my body. My body is mud, It's no different from mud, So whatever I'm doing, so okay, you don't see any glory in my action, but it's in the teaching. It's in the practice. Okay, that's why in our Sunya school, we do not allow people to come and portray to us, to come and touch our feet, to come and show respect to us excessively, Okay, so they only greet us, maybe a little bit of greeting, that is okay, but not too much bowing, too much portrait, That's not allowed in our school because you do not bow to the mud, you do not pray to the mud. Okay, this is very important. Okay, then this Kumara Kirti always stress. Okay, the practice should not be in the forest, in the mountain, in the secluded, in what they call in an isolated place. The practice should be always in the society. You do your duty, because 99% of us are not monk. No, we have a family. We have a family. Every month, okay, you still have a lot of things to pay. Your telephone bill, your electrical bill, your house rental, okay, the installment for your car, for your house, many things you have to do. So when you practice sunya, you can do away with all these things now. You have to do all these things every day. So when you do all your duty, are you still feeling calm? Are you still feeling okay? You still feeling calm? You say, okay, then this is a good practice. Okay, and this is from Vimalakuti. And I forgot to tell you one thing about the lotus. The lotus teaching say that you not only need to do your duty, you should become rich and affluent.
Mm.
Okay, you should become knowledgeable. You should become rich. If you are no rich, you have no money. How to promote the teaching? You are
Mm.
no rich. You have no money inside your pocket. Okay, you're not how to help other people. So in order to help other people, you need money. You need money. Say peace and prosperity. Actually, is from this Lotus Sutra. From this Lotus this thing. So that until today, you have to be very careful.
Mhm.
So many of my teaching is not my invention. All these things we have this thing. Then
Mhm.
come to the nine notes. The nine notes. Uh, uh, all the nine are name and form.
Yes.
What is the temple? Is a form. What is statue? Is a form. What's a mantra? Is also name and form. Okay, so we are not concerned with people's practice. How they practice is up to them. We are not concerned with their food act. What type of food they have to eat, we respect them. Vegetarian, non-vegetarian, okay, non-beef eater, non-cook eater. Hey, we leave them. We leave them. This thing. So that we are not concerned with food and clothes actually. How they wear, how they wear. We are not concerned with the ritual. Okay, how they carry out their religious activity. It's up to them. They want to pray, they want to do this thing. It's up to them. It's up to them. Now you see, even though in our Sunya, we say that there's no mantra, we say there's no chanting, but in certain school they have mantra, they chant the name of God. It's up to them. We don't interfere with them. I don't interfere with them. Okay,
Mhm.
so that the last three is very important. Nothing to practice. What do you call? There's no practice. There's no practice. There is no enlightenment.
Mm.
Okay, and you gain nothing.
Yes.
You teach nothing. You teach nothing. Okay. You practice nothing. You gain nothing.
Yes.
No teaching, no practice, no gaining.
Mhm.
They mean we are not interfere with people's religion.
Mm.
We are not interfere with people's religion. How they practice their religion is up to them. Okay, we shall not interfere and we should not interfere. That's from Dhamma Sutra. That
Mm.
is from Dhamma Sutra. So from there, then you can have a clear picture. No, okay, the Zen. What we are talking now is yoga or Zen, dhyana. Dhyana. What we are talking actually is yoga.
Mm.
Is yoga or Zen. Okay, so there are two schools Zen. One is from Kumarajiwa, one is from Bodhidharma. Bodhidharma, they are more focused on sunyata. So Bodhidharma, Zen, we also call the Zen of emptiness, sunyata. So we also sunya. Okay, we also sunya. But our sunya more, what they call, more comprehensive. We contain all this teaching because of the greater teaching. We need to interact with the society, with this thing. That's why we put all this thing together. And this four thing compiled is not compiled by me, compiled by Kumarajiwa. Kumarajiwa, he's the one who compiled everything. Put it there, then become the Zen. Okay, it become the Zen of Kumarajiwa. Okay, so by now I think you should be able to understand. Okay, so these are two basic school of Zen. So these are the basic is teaching of the fourth school. So Tina, maybe you have anything to ask, or Zaya have anything to ask? You can ask me. Okay.
Darlene is currently also transcribing for us on live because we have 70 people watching us right now.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
live. She's doing the transcription so that
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah, yeah,
who are
yeah.
arriving to read. So we have
Yeah.
people watching us from different countries,
Yes, yes, yes.
Pakistan, this thing, and of course from the
Yeah,
Philippines.
yeah,
So
Philippine. Yeah,
yeah, do you have any questions, Zai?
yeah, yeah.
For now, it's all clear. The thing is, I think I am quite confused with the spellings of the spellings
Yeah,
of the Sanskrit words, but yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's so clear. It's really it's like we're like what do you call this one? Dissecting. We
Dissecting.
just
Yeah,
yes, we just
yeah. They
dissected
say open it up and
everything.
study it. Yeah.
Yes, it's thank you so much for that. It's
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah,
wonderful. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
confused
yeah.
with the spellings, doctor.
No, no need to worry about studying. You need not understand the Sanskrit in order to practice Sunya. No?
Okay.
Yeah. This is also a name. Okay. Just like you
Yes,
do not
yes.
need to understand consciousness to practice Sunya. Okay. But this is just the explanation. No? Just like we go to the school. Okay. The teacher telling us. Okay. This is plant. This is animal. This is the sun. This is the moon. This is the star. Okay. These are all the name and form. It's good. It's good to learn about sun. It's good to learn about moon. Okay. But when it comes to Sunya, the sun and moon have nothing to do with us. Okay.
Wow.
Heaven and earth also have nothing to do with us. So name. No. Now two things. When I explain something, maybe you understand. Maybe you do not understand.
Mm.
Okay. But as long as it's name and form, even though you do not understand, you can still practice Sunya.
Yes.
Even though you do not agree with this,
Yes, of
you can still
course.
practice Sunya. Okay,
Yes.
practice is practice. This name and form is name and form. So we use a lot of name, we use a lot of form to explain things, to explain things. And this explanation is optional. It's optional. Okay, they mean people listen to it. First, they listen to it. Then they need to analyze it. They need to see whether it's
Yes.
applicable to them or not. Applicable, then accept it. It's not applicable, throw it away. Don't accept it. No need to accept. So in Australia, we never force people to believe in anything, even to believe in us. This is not our school of teaching. And this kind of teaching is a very peculiar of this Kumarajiva teaching. It is Kumarajiva. And he made it very clear on that. And that is also the reason why his teaching spread so widely in China. By the time there are many Confucius scholars, there are many Taoists, and so they accept his teaching because his teaching do not interfere with them.
Yeah.
And today,
Yes.
you look at the monk system of China, and Japan, actually very few people realize that the monk system in China and in Japan is very different from Sri Lanka and India. Why? Because it's a mixture of
Mm.
Taoism. When we wear the kimono, actually it's a Taoist. It's a Taoist. It's a Taoist, the first wear this thing. Because there are a few cases in the history where 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 the government go against Buddhism and they try to kill the monk. Then the monk run to the mountain, and in the mountain are all the Taoists. So the Taoists accepted them. The
Uh,
Taoists accepted them. Then they started to wear the Taoist robes, wear the Taoist robe. Then after the listing, they continue to wear the Taoist robe. Then you see
mm.
our Zen practice now. We get a quiet place, you stay there, you like the Bodhidharma Zen. Okay, Bodhidharma Zen is a mixture with Taoism. It's a
Mm.
mixture of Taoism. Quiet, go to a quiet place, you're facing the wall, don't disturb me, okay, no music, nothing, quietly practice. That is influenced by Taoism. Actually, many of the practice actually we adopted from Taoism. And
Yeah.
then you see one thing now in Sunya. Okay, in one hand, we don't impose anything on other people. On the other hand, if the practice of other people are good, we also accept. We
Yeah.
also we also accept. Okay, that's why today after when I explain our Kumarajiva school, at least you can see the subtle difference between the Bodhidharma Zen. But this two school is the same school. The
Mm.
teaching is the same. You
Mm.
cannot difference the teaching, but the practice is a little bit different. In Kumarajiva, the practice are more liberal.
Mm.
More liberal. You can sit anywhere you want to sit. That's why in our practice we are not asking the sunyati to sit in peculiar way. But if you go to this Bodhidharma school, how you sit is important.
Mm.
How you sit is important. But of course, proper sitting also is important. If you sit wrongly, okay, then your practice may not be good. So in the future, we also will started to go how to sit properly. So they are full lotus. Your leg, cross each other. Okay, then you do not need anything to
Mm.
sit on. But if you sit one leg and the other leg on the thing of cross leg, you need to put something, to
Mm.
sit on. Then only thing your back can become straight. Otherwise
Mm.
your back will become what do you call
Yeah. Bad.
half cook like this so proper way. So this one I think we will teach it in the future. But that one cannot teach over the life. That one have to teach in the
Real.
Sunyati.
Yeah.
This our Sunya retreat. Sunya retreat. How to sit properly. Okay,
That's
yeah.
great.
So these are the few things.
Wow,
So
love
today,
that.
yeah,
Yes, thank you so much for that information and for in the future that we will have when we are all allowed to go out and do
yeah,
things
yeah, yeah,
in the Philippines. We will have the Sunya retreat
yeah.
really soon, and yes,
So
That would be so
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. So definitely. Okay.
yeah,
So now we make a conclusion. Okay,
yes,
in our school of Sunya. Okay, first you need to practice reverse counting. Okay, and I think day before yesterday I saw one YouTube. Okay, someone asked a monk. Okay, they say when he count the breathing, he lost a count. What
mm,
to do? Monk said, go back to your teacher. Go back to your teacher. Whoever teach you, go back to them. I mean, this is not his school.
mm,
We should not do that,
mm,
This thing because he actually criticized reverse accounting. He said that we separate samatha from vipassana.
mm,
We are not. We practice samatha in order to what they call to calm down your mind.
mm,
Without reverse counting, how to calm down your mind? Without reverse counting, okay, you do your imagination. You imagine the crystal ball, you imagine the sun, you imagine the moon, imagine elephant, imagine a flower. This is wrong practice.
mm,
We do not imagine things. Remember, we do not imagine. What you imagine, you will attach to it. You will attach to it, then you worship it.
yeah,
Okay? That's why this kind of school, they know very little. That's why they practice because they small practice because they doesn't understand the full teaching. Okay, so reverse counting is very important. And after reverse counting, you go for the following of the counting. Okay, then after that you go to the society. After that you do your beauty. When you do anything wrong, you go back to practice. You practice. You meditate. Then you go to the society. You meditate. You go to the society. So that is the basic teaching of this breathing sutra, anapana. Then the second is do not worship name and form. Okay, do not worship name and form. Any advice is an advice. Do not put any advice into a rules. Do not worship the cloth. Do not worship the food. Do not worship name. Do not worship anything. Okay. The thirdly is that we should not concern with people's belief. Okay, we should not teach. Force our teaching on people. We should not force our belief on people. Okay, we should look at them. What do they need? Okay, so now COVID, people do the food, so we started to donate a lot of food, to people. What they need, we will do according to the needs, not according to what we want. Okay, so that's for the lotus school, and our body is mud, Okay, don't lose the body. That also for the lotus school. Okay, so that follow the teaching. Do not follow the body, and that's also for the lotus school. And come to the Kumara Kirti is that the greater practice is always in the society. Do your duty. You should not escape from your duty. So these are the. So from now, these are the basic teaching. Okay. Then of course, each teaching can go very far, can go very deep on each teaching. So maybe today we don't cover all these things. Maybe in the future we will go deeper and deeper. But I need to advise something. All this teaching had nothing to do with your practice. Had
mm,
nothing to do with your practice. Just like therapy, Geotherapy. We teach a lot in geotherapy. So we are telling the geotherapists, no, all these things, whether you know the teaching or you don't know teaching, okay, you should apply geotherapy. Okay, then you know the two things you do. Detox and balance back. Okay. So how is the mechanism behind it? It's good to know. It's good to know so that when people have reaction, they can understand. But even though you know nothing about that, you can still practice geotherapy. The same thing with Sunya. Okay, Athena and Jaya. Even though today you may not understand what I'm talking, you may have forgotten all the Sanskrit word. Never mind. It doesn't matter. You can still practice Sunya. Okay. So any further question before we end the session?
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Doctor. I just remember something that I read about the lotus flower that it blooms even when
Yeah.
it's in a muddy water. So I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
really it really makes sense about about our bodies not really different from a mud,
Yeah.
but still
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we shine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah. Yeah.
bloom, we
It-
bloom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we grow because of our accent, the good accent, the teaching. Okay, we go to society, we helping people, and all these things is the grooming of the flower. It's a grooming of the flower. It
Yes,
means your good
exactly.
deeds, your good teaching, your good practice, you control yourself, do not do harm. That is the lotus. Then of course, we need to praise. We need to say good thing about it. You should say thank you for that.
Mhm.
We should say hello to that, but not the body.
Yeah.
Not the body. Yeah,
Yes.
Um,
So yeah, that's really wonderful. So yeah, and also I just want to add, Darlene is also growing some lotus flowers on their
yeah, yeah.
backyard. Yes.
yeah, we're good.
So
Lily,
cute. Mhm.
just to
So
add
yes,
that.
Tina.
Yeah, we learned a lot from the four schools today, more detailed than the other uh, discussions, and I love it. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
I love the emphasis this time on the fourth also teaching,
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes, me too.
because
yeah,
we always talk about the one and the two, and then at least this time we got to talk about the fourth
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you very
it's
much. Yeah,
really
thank you.
wonderful also that we are like us, Tina, we are already practicing the four schools, right? The Maha Anapana, Diamond Sutra, Lotus,
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
Vimarakati.
Yes.
Wonderful.
No, we already practice
Thank
all
you
the
so
school.
much.
Yeah.
We already practice
Yeah,
all the school. Yeah,
actually.
Thank
yeah,
you for
yeah, yeah.
sharing
We really
because we have
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we really thought we're still on first level. Oh sorry,
No, no,
yes.
no, no, no. All the level already covered. Even nine
Mhm.
laws of the second level. The nine laws already follow the Dhamma Sutra. The nine laws, then
Mhm.
we are not concerning with the people. We are not concerning with the belief. It's already a Lotus Sutra. A
mm,
Lotus Sutra. Okay. So if we
Mhm.
say that, oh, you don't become monkey, you do not become donkey. This is the Viparakati Sutra. Actually, we already practice all.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I love
That's
that
why
we're
we,
still integrating
yeah.
it like
That's why
we're
in our sunya we say we do without doing. Okay, we practice without practicing, we teach without teaching. Okay, we do the marketing without marketing. Okay, this we plant without
Yes.
planting. Okay, we plant a tree, we do agriculture without agriculture. So this is the characteristic of sunya. Do without doing.
yes.
Doing.
Love that. Do without
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
thank you so much for this, Dr.
Yeah,
Lim,
thank you.
and acknowledge you
Yeah,
this
okay.
afternoon. And we are joined by so many people. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. So,
And
Tina, because many people may not understand our English, no? So,
yes,
when you're free, maybe make a little bit of summary, put it in a
okay.
little bit of summary, what we are doing, and then
Yeah,
like come up in a Facebook so people can read it. And
yes.
read it. Okay, yeah.
We will do
So,
some summaries on the classes. Thank you so
yeah.
much.
So, thank you very much. Bye bye.
See you.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
See you, Doctor.
Yeah, see you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Wow.
Wow, what
Hello, we're back.
hello, everybody. And we'd like to thank everybody who's watching us from different parts of the world. I am sure you're also learning with us as you do your Sunya practice. And we didn't know and we didn't realize we're actually practicing all four all four sutras simultaneously in our Sunya practice with Datuk Dr. Lim Shojin. So, or Ven Nagajiva. Yan. So, hello to Kyle. Sabi niya, hello, Sisterhood of the Fox Tribe. Hello, prepare for change.
Hello, Kyle.
Our service center directors, Tito Devin and Tita Letty. They're also watching. Hello. And hello to, of course, the XN management who has been resharing all our Facebook Lives with Datuk Dr. Lim Shoujin. So this is happening every Sunday, and you can review all the lessons from previous Sundays. We have arranged it for you, and you can just click on our playlist so you can view those. So yun. Glad you have something.
Wow.
And of course, hello to our mama, Crown Ambassador Next Suelto, who's always watching
Hello, Nai.
and creating her own
Hello din.
party.
Yes.
And
Hello din kay Tita Tata.
Yeah.
hello,
Tita Tata.
and
Tita
all
Nena.
Tita Nena, sila Tita Merlinda, people from Zamboanga, and of course sila Aldri, John, and hello to the Fox Tribe. Hello Tita Ate Jenny, Tita Jenny na
Hello.
hello to Prosperity,
Sunyati.
and of course to our fellow Sunyatis from all over the world. So and of course Mama A is here watching us from Boracay. Yan. So Darlene can say sino pa bang watching. So we have people from
Malaysia.
Batasan and people from Malaysia.
DK Jamal has always
Yes.
been present. Also MD Mozafar from Malaysia. We have Arman Ramirez Roa and Tita Jerry.
Hello.
And all the service centers.
To all the service center directors, we are so blessed to have all the service center directors. Kuya Nino of DXN Dumaguete, Tita Jerry of DXN Jensan, Jabez and Sheba of DXN Digos. So they're all service center directors who are doing Sunya. So they do
We
Sunya.
also have from Istanbul.
Wow.
Rana Saima Kamar. Yes.
Hello.
She says thank you. He or she says thank you from Istanbul. You're welcome, and thank you also for watching. So
Yes.
that was fun.
Yes, it was fun. I love it. I love the 4 schools and the reminders of Dr. Lim that we don't really we don't need to worship this names, and it's just a term. It's just something that we are getting to know, but we are not worshiping it. We just focus on our Sunya practice, and after doing your Sunya practice, incorporate yourself in the world, meaning do your duty, whether you're working, whether you're doing your DXN business or whatever business you are in. Keep doing that and maintain your peace. And if some challenge happens in your life, then you go back and do your Sunya practice again, and then you go back again to the world and face all the challenges. So the benefit of that is kami on a personal level, we have been encountering a lot of things personally, but it doesn't mean, but the Sunya is really helping because we get to integrate ourselves with the world, and at the same time with our own selves, and whether we should give in to these challenges or not, diba? So that's the wonderful thing. How about you, Darlene and Zai? You have something to say?
For me, I like that the focus on you don't need to know everything about Sunya. I mean, it doesn't stop you
Yes.
from practicing it. It's as easy as reverse counting and your breathing and gaining awareness. And then also the reminders that we don't have to make the 9 no's a strict rule. It is yours to follow and yours to practice. It is your practice,
Yeah.
not anyone.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
that's what I think it means to be a sunyati. You are facing yourself daily with your practice, and going back to the world and doing and becoming like a lotus blooming through our good actions.
Yon. Wow, love that.
Exactly.
Love that. That's very poetic. We're
True,
becoming
true.
artists now. Hello to Crown Ambassador Laszlo Coxo. Hello, welcome. And of
And
course
Mr.
to Mr. Prajit Pavitran of America, the States, USA.
So we have million viewers today.
Yes, we have 54 million.
How does it get any better than this? So yeah, I love I love the reminder because I used to think that I wanted to become a monk, go to the bukid and practice. So yeah, the fourth school said that the practice should not be in an isolated place. So
True.
Mm.
what else is possible?
So I love the it's a wonderful balance to us when we do our practice and then really doing our duty. So it's not just about sitting, you're like doing nothing in a sense of just sitting and then you're not participating or cooperating with other people or getting in touch with the environment. So I really love that part wherein you get to immerse yourself and you don't need to change other people's belief. I love that we are not here to change your
Yes.
belief. If you believe something that is working for you and it's making you rich, wow,
Yeah,
what else is
why
possible?
not?
Do that.
And
But
helping people.
yes, and what we're doing,
Follow the energy.
Yes.
yes, that's it. So thank you, everybody. I believe we have said our piece for today, and
You're early.
yes, we started early and we're gonna end a bit early this time. Dr. Lim is on a working holiday, and we really honor his commitment to us every Sundays. He really makes sure that he is always around to give out the Sunya Sundays lessons for us. So this is really helping all our personal practice, and we are becoming clearer. So
If you
keep
have
doing.
question,
Yes, if you have questions, kindly message us so that we can give it to Datuk Dr. Lim and we can ask him, and maybe we can feature that on the next class or the next lesson. So yeah, what else is possible? So keep doing Sunya. Stay zero. I'm Tina.
I'm Darlene.
And I am Zai.
And you're watching the Sunya Sundays by the Fox Tribe. See ya!
See ya. See you next Sunday, 2:30
Wonderful
p.m.
thing about this is that my computer just hanged, and so I cannot
Stop.
stop the transmission.
So
So that
we were asked to do a summary, text summary.
yeah, so we
So
will
we will
do.
do that. So
So don't
keep,
worry. Keep
keep up.
posted on our Fox Tribe. We will give you our Sunya summary. So I'm gonna shut it down because it's hanging.
By a
See
thread.
ya.
See ya.
I hope this will shut down now on its own because we're still live. Oh my god. Hello everybody. So I'm just hard shutting down. My
Bye. See you next Sunday,
next
2:30
Sunday.
p.m. Stay zero
Stay zero. Mag-yaw lang pa dira kay. Buenos
and stay
dias,
hydrated.
Cochabamba, Bolivia. Sige, darling will do the
We have Morali V. Nair
Hindi, ako na
from
lang mag-ano. Ikaw na lang mag
Kuwait.
Hello,
Okay.
guys.
Ikaw.
That, guys, Mercury retrograde.
Right there.
Guys,
So what else is possible?
Maybe we
Katawanan
have
din.
something more to say.
run around. Ayun lang, hindi ka pwede mag
Ayun,
All
ayun.
right. So, yes, of course, stay zero, everyone. Medyo mainit lately. You just rehydrate. Do not forget to drink water. Visay. Signing.
Guys, napagita live pag ito, guys. Ang sakang nito niya.
Mag-leave na ako.
Sige, sige. Wala ko ibiyaan lagi minimo dahil. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. At Mama, we cannot shut it down. Something is up with our computer. Ay, okay. I'm gonna turn off my computer. Nakapag-chat. Ayun, close.